Edgar. That is Daddy.
I'm Eliza!
And we are doing another family craft today. These are
I did this before the video.
That's fantastic, honey. I didn't even see that yet. Beautiful. All right. So you can do something like that. We call this project Love Fish. All right. And the one that I'm going to show you how to make looks something like this. Something like this. Something like this. All right. Now, this is based on the Ichthus fish. Some people call it the Jesus fish. It's that ancient Christian symbol from the very first century, where we have the fish made by two crescents like that. All right. And then within there, we have our love symbol.
And if you don't know what that is, it's okay, like always, because I don't know what Daddy's talking about sometimes.
Yes. All right.
You always are going to need paper for our crafts.
And then I have written...
Except for that egg dyeing craft.
And then you can write messages in it. And this one says, "My love is as big as the ocean." All right. Or if you want, you can put something spiritual in there. This is one of my favorite quotes from the Bible, which is, "Above all, love each other deeply," from 1 Peter. Or, "Above all, love one another deeply," depending on which translation you read. So these are the true messages of love of humanity. All right, in our little sweet little fish. Okay, so again, you can do something just like Edgar did, where he was inspired and drew a fish with a heart on it. But I'm going to show you how to make one specifically with these proportions and dimensions. All right, and once you get really good at it, you can do it even blindfolded. So let's begin. I'm going to ask my daughter to take her seat so she can get to work.
Yes, if he doesn't,
All right, honey.
just tickle her to her seat. Tickling always makes her get out of the way.
So as you can see, you're going to need paper. You're going to need scissors.
I have my scissors to rush.
A pen or a pencil.
My
A
scissors.
black marker, I advise.
A black marker or a Sharpie?
Yes, or a Sharpie. Now, a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, you're going to fold that in half. Half of it is going to be your fish, half of it's going to be your heart, all right? So we're going to fold in half. Eliza, oh dear. Now watch, I am so good. I can do this blindfolded. Look at that, okay? Then I'm going to fold it again this way.
Wait, Daddy.
Look, I think I can do it. Yes, so I'm going to fold it in half this way. All right, is Edgar following me? That I can't tell. Tell my voice.
Yes.
And then half this way.
But I might need your help, Daddy.
All right.
Right.
Hey, Eliza, why don't you go make a fish?
Why don't you go make
Hey, go fish. All right.
Hey, go fish.
So
Play go fish after this game.
I'm folding it this way, so this is going to help me get the appropriate. Where am I looking? There. Help me get the appropriate proportions. All right. So, do you need help folding, Edgar?
Yes,
Or you're
I do.
okay.
I need so much help.
So,
I'm not the best folder in the
folding
world.
tips, it's hard. You do
Very
need, this
hard.
does need some age and some dexterity and expertise.
Yeah,
You try and
and
line up the corner,
I'm not one of
get
the
a
best
little
folders.
crease going here, line up the corner. Double check that your corners are gonna line up on the other side
How do you
too.
fold this thing?
And then make sure you crease away so you're constantly pulling it taut, pulling it tight. And then, you know I love a good crease if you've been watching these videos.
Excuse me.
So there
can
you go. Just
tell me
use
to
your
fold?
fingernails.
And
Give it a
don't
good
let
crease.
me
Tell
and
me
don't
to
let my little
fold.
sister
Yes.
get in your nightmares.
Get over there.
Don't let
Yeah?
don't let my little sister get in your nightmares.
Yes.
One time she was in my nightmare.
In your night, you had a nightmare about Eliza?
Yes.
Bang, bang,
Alright.
bang, bang, bang.
So, pardon me, fellows at home. I know you're anxiously awaiting the next instruction.
How
But,
do you fold
there.
this up?
All right, I will help you in a minute. I just helped Edgar. Let me show what the next thing is, and then I'll help you with yours. So, here's what we're going to do next to get our correct proportions. You want to draw yourself as a troll? I think that's a great idea. So, we're going to fold it in half this way now, But we're just gonna crease the middle because we don't need a crease all the way down, okay? So just so you mark for yourself where that middle is, and I'm gonna open that back up. And now I'm gonna take one end.
Daddy, this is what I did.
Perfect, that's great, that's great.
Like a book.
Yes. Then you're gonna take one end and fold it in half again. So fold it to that middle point again. Am I showing you this? There we go. All right, go ahead, Edgar. See, fold one end into the middle. Yeah, just one. Just one. Just one end into the middle like that.
This is me as a troll.
All right, good. You're going to, you get your line there, your quarter line. All right, you got your half line, your quarter line. Yes. I'm going to open that back up, so that line's going to be important to me in a minute. And now I'm going to take my other end and fold it not to the middle, but over to my other quarter line.
I think I'm confused.
You think you're confused. That's okay. I'm going to show it again and say it again. So I've folded, I had my quarter line. I fold, this is the halfway mark here. I'm going to take the other end now and fold it all the way over to the quarter line. So I'm not folding it in half, I'm folding it over to the other quarter line. Oh boy, and I can do that blindfolded. I can do this blindfolded. So Edgar, you see it, you folded that to the halfway point.
Okay.
Good job. Congratulations.
Yay.
Now I'm going to, watch what I'm doing. I'm going to open this back up again.
I don't think you can watch what you're doing.
But you watch what I'm doing. And then we're going to fold this down to the line that I just made, the quarter line. Does that make sense, Edgar?
Yes.
Yes. And that I can do.
And if it doesn't, just say yes. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So this is...
So now we have two very important lines here. This, whatever you want to call this line, and the quarter line down here. All right? Now we're going to open up our paper and we've got it all lined out. This is going to be our grid that we make our fish line. All right, now I need my eyes again. Go sit.
3, 4, 5,
Okay? And here, Eliza, you can use mine that I've used.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and I will quickly zhuzh up another one. So,
There's 16 squares in here.
now, this is where the artistry comes in. Okay? I'm just gonna very quickly do this.
Why? Thank you.
Grab, everybody, somebody get me a pencil. You're gonna need a pencil now, or you can do it with a pen. You're gonna go over your lines with black marker.
Wait, Daddy's
when you're
doing
ready.
that?
Okay.
Liza and I are going to sing a song. This is called the way.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
So, now, look at one, you can, if all these lines are confusing, just fold this back in half. You're going to use just one half now.
Oh, thank you.
You're going to draw your fishtail from the quarter line middle, arcing down to the corner, down to the corner. Okay? All right. Shoot-de-doo-de-doo-de-doo-de-doo. Shoot-de-doo-de-doo-de-doo. Okay?
I'm confused, Daddy.
Yeah. I'll make that darker because I don't think our friends at home can see that. All right, so you see that? Oh, almost, Eliza, but wrong line. Here we go.
This is what I threw. A unicorn
start again.
pencil. Here's your pencil, Liza.
All right. From this line, down. Okay. So Edgar, look.
I can't find a pencil.
Okay. Just find anything.
I found something.
Like this?
Okay. I'm not talking to him anymore because he's a smart aleck. So from my quarter line down, I've drawn a curve. Boop. A curve book. So within this box, I drew a curve. One down the diagonal, down the diagonal. Don't you dare touch me. All right? And Eliza, pretty good. She drew straight lines. That can also work. I'd like a curve, but that's okay. Now, to our other midway line that we made, we have a box and another box. And then we have a box to the top, a box to the top. Those should be 4 equally sized boxes. And I'm going to draw a curve up this way, a curve up this way, a curve over this way, a curve over this way, all within my boxes. Let me show you what I mean.
Daddy, I'm going to need your help pretty soon.
Okay, no problem. Oh, no, I can't do this blindfolded. I'm drawing. I can't draw blindfolded, unfortunately. So, no! All right. So, and I need to make that darker because you can't see it at home. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Oh boy, let me turn down the light. Hey, there we go. So, yeah, that was I drew from the center, curving out to there, curving to there, curving to there. And then if you want to, you can round them out a little bit, smooth them out.
I did a big mistake.
That's okay, we can fix that mistake. Yeah. You know, and I just kind of smoothed out the lines so it's one swooping arc that way, one swooping arc that way. Okay?
I'm fixing
Now. Oh, and actually I kind of drew my arc the wrong way on the tail, didn't I? That's okay.
Because you're blindfolded.
Because, you know, yeah, I can blame that. I can certainly blame that. All right? Great. So we're going to use that as a foundation. Now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to use the same idea to draw my heart. Now the heart, you don't want to use up any of the tail portion for the heart. The heart wants to fit into the body. So, can you kids see? The heart wants to fit in the body. So over here, I'm going to draw up. I'm going to draw my matching curve. It can match the fish exactly here and there. And then up here, I'm going to just curve in along that line to make the top of my heart. So I'm going to swoop this down.
It kind of looks like an angel.
Swoop this down.
Edgar, does it look like an angel to you?
Why is it made an angel fish?
I made an angel fish.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's great. I love that. I love that angel fish. So the heart is basically like that. And it's going to fit nicely in our fish because we've proportioned it all well through our folds. Now, if you really wanted to be very specific, you could, because next we're going to cut out the heart, you could just cut along half the heart and it'll be perfectly symmetrical. That's up to you. But I'm doing it this way because what I want to do regardless is take my black marker before I cut anything and trace and draw over my lines so they're nice and dark and black, and it'll make the colors pop really beautifully when you color this guy in.
There you go. Done.
This
Done with
Sharpie
your first
is
step.
kind of running out.
I'm done with your first step. Da-da.
You are, huh? And yeah. And I realized on my first ones, I kind of made the curves a little.
Yes,
Oh
you
no,
did.
I can't do. I can't. Oh no, no blindfold. All right.
No white load.
Do you see what I have to work with here? All right, go sit. Why are you in my chair? This is my chair. So that's great, honey. So what you want to do is, can I help you here?
Can you help
Can
me?
you sit? And this way people see you. It's nice to be seen.
Yeah.
All right.
Not like me. I'm
You
not
can
even
pull down my
doing this.
pants.
So what I'm just going to help Eliza with is her heart is great, and she could use this if she wants, but the way that we're doing this project is to draw the heart from that point we made there. So Eliza, look, honey. You're going to draw the heart up this way. Okay, and now when we cut it out, boop, it'll fit into your fish. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Cool?
Papa.
All right. How are you, Edgar?
I need your help.
You need
with
my
the
help.
heart.
Okay.
Mommy, Dad.
Good. So hold on, let me.
Mommy, Dad.
I do like that fish. He's a handsome fish.
I also kind of like my first one.
Yes. Now, hopefully, you people at home are dealing with some similar. Hopefully, you're dealing with some similar chaos. So you're not so far ahead of us. But
What do you use scissors for?
all right.
I think you use scissors.
All right.
to cut out the fish
Well, let me
also.
show you how to cut this next, and then I'll help out Edgar. So I have my heart and my fish. Pretty obvious. Again, and if you want to only have done half of the heart, so that when you cut it out, you get a perfectly symmetrical heart, you can then go back and trace the dark line around the edge.
Don't we have you like that so you can see
It's
God
up to you.
again?
All right. I'm going to cut up the center. And then cut out my heart. Eliza, do you want to do that too? You can cut up.
Okay.
You're going to cut up the center line there. So you get your fish on one side and then cut out the heart.
Daddy, I need your super duper help.
Yes. All right. what I'm going to do, Edgar, is I will hand you mine, and you can start coloring, and I'll help you make and then I'll help you make your own over there.
Eric's erasing everything.
Yeah, because I was making an art project today, and I did 3 because 2 of them were not right.
He made 3 different versions of the art project. They were all really good, by the way. But he really wanted it perfect, so he kept working until he got it just the way he wanted it.
It was so hard. I took like a half an hour or something. It was definitely an hour or something to finish it.
So now you can see our heart fits right into our fish.
Mm-hmm.
And it's as if the love and the fish are one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
One simple design, one beautiful organism.
Or it's just like the fish, or it's just like have you seen The Grinch? I think you might have had, because like The Grinch is like my dad's favorite show or something.
I do love The Grinch. All right, so Edgar, I'm going to hand this to you.
His heart gets 3 times bigger.
Yeah, this little fish definitely has a heart that has grown to maximum size. It fills out the fish.
Bigger than the Grinch's heart.
All right, so take this from me. You're going to color in the fish and the tail. You're going to color in the water. And you can, and you're going to color in the heart. All right? Now, if you know what you want to say in the heart already, you might want to write it in with your black marker first and then color, depending on the tools you have. Sometimes it's hard to write with marker on top of crayon, but whatever, that's up to you. That's what I would do though. So Edgar, you want me to write a message on this, or a lovely message about love in the world?
We love the ocean.
We love the ocean. Okay, I like that. We love
the ocean.
we love the ocean. So now it's gonna be easier to color it in now with the black marker already there. Oh, and you're really doing a beautiful rainbow fish. That's awesome. Good. I'm gonna catch up with another one here. This one. So Edgar, you want me to use this? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look how beautiful this rainbow fish is.
So I'm getting my curves correct on this one. That's good. I'll show you, audience.
I will show you, audience.
You're not really the audience because we're not in the field.
You can really have the tail curve however you want it to, but if you want it to look like a proper Ichthus fish, that 1st century Christian fish, then you're gonna have it be one continuous arc all the way to there and all the way to there. All right, I flipped that arc a little bit on my original ones here, but it's still cool, right? It's adorable that way. And then I'm gonna do my heart. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Ecker, do you like this music?
Oh boy, this one's really sketchy, but that's okay. And I'm gonna darken it in. Ta, ta, ta.
Daddy, do you like your fish?
Honey, that's great. I love
Ecker,
that.
do you know my actual worst nightmare? What? See what it is?
What?
My worst nightmare is Ecker. What? Guess what my
I like the word
nightmare
nightmare.
is,
Kind of sounds like a night mirror.
That's funny, Daddy. Night mirror.
It's a mirror into your soul.
Night mirror cat.
Ecker, what's my worst nightmare?
Tickles.
No, that's my favorite nightmare.
There's no such thing as your favorite nightmare. Sometimes she makes no sense.
Well, it depends. If you like scary things, you might have a favorite nightmare. Sometimes I'm impressed with how scary my nightmares can be.
Sometimes
And I go, wow, you know, for what that was a good one.
Edgar, do you know what my worst nightmare is?
How's that coloring coming? Yeah? You want to color in? Eliza, you're almost done. You're ready to color in.
Daddy, I'm done. Daddy, look.
So color in your fish.
I'm
Yeah.
coloring the
Color
heart.
in your heart. Color in the water. And Edgar, yeah, you know, like you saw on Daddy's, you can make designs in the water. You can do little waves. I'll show you my examples again. Or you can do something abstract. So here I did little waves in the water. But I also like it with an abstract. These are little spirals. Or this one kind of reminds me of stained glass. It's just simple. It's just plain. But this could be a fish anywhere. I mean, again, it could be abstract, so it could be on any color background. Or, you know, it could be a fish on the beach. Hopefully it goes back in the water really soon. You know, or whatever.
This is
Could
how
be a
big
fish
the
in front of
Grinch's heart
coral,
was.
or in front of swimming in front of
If
rock.
you can see inside of this heart,
If you have a pet fish, you can give this to
Go
him
ahead and
for
color
your
that part too, 'cause the
for
whole thing's gonna go
Valentine's
on
Day
here.
or your fish's birthday. If you
So I
have
managed to bang out this one too,
birthday.
and you can see it'll fit in there nicely. We'll finish coloring that in. On this one, I kept it without an eye. We also have a little eye and a mouth on here, so depending on how realistic you want your fish to
That's
be.
your rainbow
This one
fish.
goes this way.
Yeah.
And I also like them vertical. Like if you want to do a bunch of them,
Why did you add
kinda nice to
brown
have
there?
them lined up vertical.
I wanted that. I wanted
But then they
these
could also be
colors.
swimming this way.
Brown
Or
is
all of
not the color of a rainbow.
Yeah, I know. It's
Alright.
not technically a rainbow fish.
This is going great. Can you just hold up what you've done so far, you guys?
This
That's
is what
coming
I've
along.
done
This
so
is what he's
far.
done so far. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? That's great. And Eliza, show me that heart that you made so far.
Not ready.
Oh, it's not ready. All right, but we'll post pictures of this with the video. Hey, there it is. This is, I don't know if you can quite see it at home. This is yellow in here. It's gorgeous. And there's a red heart inside the blue.
Ready. No.
This is really a multifaceted heart. I love it. And it does remind me of the Grinch where it starts this big and then goes brr, brr. Yep. Good. And so she's going to color in her
A heart inside of a heart.
her
inside of a
angel fish, and we're going to put that over top. All right, once
Dad,
you're done.
I cannot see.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to keep coloring.
You're
I hope
looking at
this
the
was
camera,
fun.
Daddy.
You can you can decorate your house with these. You can use them at a you can decorate your church with them. Oh no, we're losing our camera. You can send them as Valentine's. Did I say that? I've lost track of what I'm saying. Or a simple I love yous. This is really a time to say I love you to so many people. And to thank our neighbors and our friends and our families. All right, so let's say goodbye, everybody.
Bye 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 bye
You wanna hit the button?
bye 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 bye